All right, hello, hello. It is Sunday for me, which means that it's a Shuten order day. I am gonna go ahead and um, hit that. Um, so yeah, we are back on the Ministry of Health route. If you're new here, I'm Kels. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. And let's kind of recap and get into it. I still did not look up how to pronounce Yugen Ushitora, but I'm pretty sure I caught a glimpse of the kanji, and I think it's the same U as in Yure. Um, so I think it's a long U, and if I'm saying it wrong, fuck it. I'll also be completely honest, I don't 100% remember everyone's names. Like, I have so many names, and then they keep dying. So we're going to be doing some this person, that person bullshit until I remember who these people are. But as a reminder, so we are in basically a killing game. So we went to the Ministry of Health to get checked out, quote unquote, basically to try to find Ushitora. And while we were there, heretics stormed the hospital and took us. Hostage isn't really the right word. They kind of kidnapped us. Woke up in a dark sort of corridor and got told that we are playing a killing game. So before that, we had finished the first round. So last stream was right after that. As a reminder, we were going through the door, and then all of a sudden, it was like this airlock had released, and we passed out. So we woke up inside of the waiting room. So we made it, and realized that it looks like we are in space. Like, you look outside, it looks like space. I'll give it to him. Um, the streamer, Noah Fukune, then came online and basically explained to us that supposedly what had happened was a meteor is heading straight for Earth. So the Shuten Order ran all of these different simulations over basically a year and realized there was no way to avoid it. So what they're doing is they're sending a bunch of people out into space to sort of colonize a new planet in the hopes of somehow prolonging humanity. We are supposedly on that spaceship. The problem with that is, wait, then why are we playing a killing game? The explanation that we got was basically something has malfunctioned, and so there's not enough oxygen for everyone. So what this killing game is really designed to do is kind of this survival of the fittest thing. So basically, the people who make it probably have the best chance of surviving whatever sort of colonization or sort of flourishing of humanity we're going to have to do. I will point out there's a little bit of short-sightedness with this, because if all of one gender dies, humanity is wiping itself out. Like, there's no sort of reproduction that I know of at this current moment. I'll be completely honest, we have not figured out everything about the order. I could be wrong on that. So yeah, that's basically why we're trying to trim down the numbers, is at some point we're all going to supposedly run out of air. I will point out, after the second round, there's only 5 of us left, so I don't totally understand how we're going to really be doing that. But regardless, there's a couple of problems with this. Right? One being that we have Yugen Ushitora here. So if the ministry had sort of been researching this and trying to figure out what was going on with it, there's no reason why the Minister of Health, in theory, would not know about this. The second thing is that everyone except for us that we know of is all interconnected. So Ayu, who was a girl that we met literally at the beginning, right after we'd gotten kidnapped, we ran into her, and she pretty much immediately died, which means she's undoubtedly coming back later. I've played enough of these games, know these mysteries, like, immediate red flag. But they all went to her funeral. So a year before this, pretty much exactly, she had fallen off of I think it was an apartment building or something. I might be making that up, though. But anyways, she did this massive fall and got rushed to the Ministry of Health. They couldn't save her. And so everyone here attended her funeral a year ago, basically. Again, except for us that we know of. So that's why half of the people who were abducted are from the Ministry of Health, is because they were all at this funeral, right? Because they all worked on her. Everyone else kind of knew her, like they went to the same school as her at some point. So we've got a problem here, right? Because if we are supposedly repopulating the Earth, there's no reason why we should all sort of be associated with each other. The other thing to remember is IU was supposedly a genius. So, and we've seen how geniuses go in this, it does not generally go well for us. We'll just put it that way. So, after sort of figuring all of that out, our youngest sister so as a reminder, there's 5 sisters in this. The only 3 left at this point. So we have the youngest sister and the oldest sister and the 2 youngest. The youngest one, who was the one that we sort of cooperated with earlier, there at the end to try to, basically, we made it so that we both survived. She's got this cute cat hoodie. I love it. Anyways, all of a sudden she throws up. Everyone says it's because of the stress. No one's feeling great, so we all go to bed. Before we go to bed, we talk to Mikotoru and Himeru, because I forgot the most important part of the whole IU thing. Backtracking a little bit. The big thing about IU is that she died. Like, everyone saw her die. But then somehow, a few days later, she came back to life. And so, Ushitora suggested that it may have been God's trial, which we found out is this massive taboo. We kind of knew that already. But it's this massive, massive, massive taboo to the point that the people in the room don't even want to say the name. So when we went back to our room to go rest, we talked to Himeru and Mikotoru, who basically told us there is no way that IU did God's trial, for 2 reasons. One is that the idea was that someone had used it on her. Apparently that's not how that works. You have to do it to yourself. But also, it seems to be limited somehow to us. So she wouldn't have been extended the trial, according to the 2 of them. Now, whether or not that's true, who knows? They've not been particularly forthcoming with anything, so until further notice, we currently think that's true. So she somehow came back to life in some way other than God's trial. So that's sort of something to think about. We go to bed, rest, find ourselves in another dark hallway for round 2 of the game, which has to do with everyone. So all of the 10 of us left have buttons sort of strewn across everywhere. Well, come to find out, we find this out the hard way, the button with your name on it will kill you. So when she said it, it was the button with your name on it will help you escape. Well, we're talking escape in the metaphysical sense, in that you will escape this life, not necessarily escape the trial. So if your button gets hit, you die, basically. During that, we met up with the girl in the welcome room who had basically cried the entire time. I want to say her name's like Ayumu or something. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, I don't think that's it, but I think it's somewhere close. It's got a mu in it, I think, or mu. Anyways, so we met up with her, who she had just cried the day before. Today, she reveals that yesterday her boyfriend died in the first game. She has suddenly decided that she is going... basically, she's been reliant on men her entire life. She's basically just jumped from man to man to man. And she's decided that she's no longer going to do that. And in order to make sure of that, she's going to kill all men. Well, she knows that we're a woman because when we introduced ourselves, we specified that we were a woman. So we're safe, except that then she blackmails us and says, there's 2 slots left of people who haven't died. There's 2 men left. Kill them, or I'll press your button because I've got your button. We're also starting to figure out during this that there might be some waiting, I guess. And waiting, I mean, like, some people are getting some perks. We do not seem to be getting any perks. But some people are sort of getting some perks during this because somehow she had like 3 or 4 buttons. So she had her own button, and then she had our button, and then she had the eldest sister's button, who we ran into and realized that she had also similarly been blackmailed like this. We decide this lady needs to be taken care of, right? We can't kill Ushitora because then we're going to fail God's trial. So obviously we can't do what she says, which means we got to stop her from pressing our button. So we team up. We decide we're going to make sure that her button gets pressed so that we manage to make it out alive. We decide to go back to the body of Takemaru, who, if you remember correctly, in the first round had a pistol. We know that the pistol was there. Someone else took it. So then Yorunosuke, who's the little dude that I cannot wait until he dies, all of a sudden comes up with a bright pink pistol and decides he's going to play Russian roulette with us for it. He's suddenly decided that he is the god of this game. He is the creator, and therefore let's leave it to the game. Older sister decides she's going to play 2 rounds. So there's 3 bullets in the chamber. The idea is that it's 1 for each of us. Older sister goes rogue and decides she's going to play it twice. So she's going to take her bullet and our bullet. Both of those are blanks. She hands it to Yorunosuke. He realizes that, oh shit, there's nothing I can do, right? That last bullet is going to be in there. And runs off, leaving us with the pistol. We also find out that older sister is sort of this maternal figure. So she is going to put down her life for her younger sisters. One of them is already dead. She had her button pressed. But the youngest one, who we have been sort of, we've been allying with her. We find out that she is maybe not originally female. It kind of sounds like she's still somewhat figuring it out, but there's a danger there, because if Ayumu is trying to get rid of all men, then there's a possibility that she could be in danger. An older sister is like, I would rather die I'm going to die to protect my sibling. So, armed with that, we now have a gun. We go confront Ayumu in this last minute sort of showdown, point the gun at her, and as a reminder, They's not great with this kind of confrontation. It goes bad and downhill very quickly. So, buttons start scattering. We don't know whose is whose. They're all falling away from us. We decide we're just going to hit someone's button. It's risky as shit, right? And instead of... basically, the older sister hits her own button. Because that's the last one that we need. So then the game is over. Ayumu, realizing that none of the men that she gave us to kill died, all of a sudden starts trying to kill us. And all of a sudden, Yugen Ushitora comes out of nowhere and hugs her, basically stopping her movement. But she seems to kind of fall in love with him. We'll see how that one goes. But yeah, there is 5 of us now. And we'll see how this goes. So what, we've got us, we have the youngest sister, Yugen Ushitora, Yorunosuke, and Ayumu. So that's 5 of us, and I can't stand some of them. So at least I can only not stand 2 of the 5. But all right, let's get into it. That was a very long explanation, so I apologize, but a lot happened. I think we were over our 2 hours last time, but all right. Oh, you must already know about Serena from the stream. Serena being the older sister. Suzushiro.
Oh, everyone's back together again.
Are you okay?
I can't exactly say I'm okay after losing 4 family members. But this is like pretty hard for everyone. So please don't worry too much about me. When I'm alone in my room, that's like when I plan on crying my eyes out. Hey, why are you so quiet? I I was just joking, so you're allowed to say something.
Sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
That's right. There's no point in apologizing. It won't bring back the dead. But that's all that I can do. Hey, there's one thing that's been bothering me.
What is it? What's up?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's both good and bad because we are also trying to protect him. So, if we have an ally in that, hopefully that'll work out in our favor. Fingers crossed. What's with these people? Talking at a time like this? I was watching the stream, so I think I pretty much know what was happening. What Ayumu was trying to do, and how Shimobe and Serina were being threatened. But there's one thing I can't figure out. I want to make sure I understand perfectly. Hey, Ayumi.
What, Yugen?
Just how did you collect that many switches by yourself? That is the good question.
Huh? Well, that's none of your business.
Is there a reason why you can't say anything?
No, it's not that I can't say. It's just probably better not to say. But maybe if you tell me you like me, Yugen.
I like you. Now tell me. Look, this man is really growing on me.
Is that okay? Well, I'll tell you.
Wait a moment. Huh? What's your hurry?
That's...
So, are you back to normal? What was that thing you said in the game? You were the creator and you were chosen? Shut up! No one cares about that! Ayumi, continue.
I told you, wait! All the switches were given to me by Yorinosuke.
Oh my god.
What? They were all from Yorinosuke?
What do you mean? I don't get it. Why would he need to give all the switches to Ayumi? And how did Yorinosuke collect so many switches anyway?
I think it may have been before Okome died.
I told you to wait! You will be quiet.
So manly.
Oh god. There's only so many times you can have a change of heart. Please continue.
Well, before Okome died, I did find the switch all by myself. But surprisingly, it was Yorinosuke's. Then he showed up. He asked to trade all the switches he found for his own. It was amazing how many switches Yorinosuke had. He even had my switch too. Of course I was going to trade with him.
Girl, you could have just hit... Oh wait, no. It was before Okome, so we didn't know what hitting the switches did.
After that, it says you know it. I was wondering, if I had so many switches, what would I do with them? Then I thought, yeah, let's just kill all the boys.
Hang on, wait a second. Something you just said, it doesn't make sense. Ayumu handed Yorinosuke's switch over to him, right? If so, that means that Yorinosuke's switch couldn't be pressed anymore. And that would mean the plan to wipe out all men was impossible from the start. So then, why would she say, if you can't wipe them all out, I'll kill you?
Really, it's not that impossible, is it? If I wanted to, I could have easily taken the switch from Yorinosuke and killed him. But wouldn't it be beneath me to just give up so easily and call it impossible?
What? Whatever. Well then, Yorinosuke, it's your turn to fess up. Just how did you manage to get so many switches so soon after the game started?
Okay. I'll tell you. But I want you to promise me. Promise you won't get angry at me.
What's that? Of course I'm gonna get angry if someone says something to piss me off.
But
I get it. I won't get mad. I'm not going to get angry, so just hurry up and tell me.
Well, the one who came up with this death game was me.
Huh? What?
What? You did what?
Then you're the mastermind. So you're a friend of Noa Fukune?
No, I'm not. That's not it.
If not that, then what do you mean?
The death game I made up is happening in real life, and I don't know how.
Huh?
Truthfully, I've been writing a novel and posting it on an online site. Almost everything that's happening now is something that's happened in my novel.
Almost everything.
When you say almost, how much do you mean? Yeah, almost. It's over 90% identical. The fact that I was kidnapped by men in black and forced to take part. The fact that it's set inside a spaceship. The fact that the streamer girl is the game master. The name Noa Fukune and the rules we're forced to play by.
That's not almost, that's literally everything. On the flip side, what's different to your novel?
Firstly, the characters. In my novel, the characters taking part in the death game are all high school students. We're mainly Ministry of Health staff, and everyone here knows Tachibana somehow. Also, the small details of the game, such as in the number guessing game, who's assigned which number, and in the real escape game, who each hidden switch belongs to. Naturally, some details differ since the characters are different from my novel. So when the game actually began, there were many things I wasn't able to predict. In the number guessing game, I ran around until I found whoever owned number 1. In the real escape game, I knew where the switches were, but I couldn't find mine.
That's how you ended up with so many. You just grabbed whatever you could.
Anyway, this world unfolded almost exactly as I imagined. Even I was surprised.
He did call himself the creator or something.
Shut up! You probably want to say it's lame and uninteresting, don't you?
But you'd feel good too if something you wrote in your novel was really happening. Like 15 people are dead at this point. I don't know about feeling good.
If anything, you should feel relieved that it's only been this and not something else. On the contrary, you could say that I've got too much self-control.
No, this is crazy enough.
However, I'm in the same position as everyone else, caught up in a death game. But in a sense, my novel was stolen. I'm the biggest victim here. Oh my god.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Huh? A stretch? In what way?
You just happened to be writing a novel about a death game. And then coincidentally, you were made to take part in a game based on your novel. There's no way a story like that is even remotely true.
But it is true. It's really happening. Trust me.
Why should I? There's no reason to.
Let's stop this. I'm sure Yorinosuke is suspicious, but there isn't much point in doubting him. There's no real reason to assume he's guilty or that he's innocent.
Are you suggesting that we presume he's innocent? Well, I guess so.
Now, if we believe what Yorinosuke is saying, there's like 2 possibilities, yeah?
2 possibilities.
One is that Yorinosuke's novel is something of a prophetic text. A prophetic text!
Why do you look so happy?
Shut up! I'm not happy! The other possibility is someone is copying Yorinosuke's novel.
But even if someone's copying it, could they do something like destroy the Earth?
I mean, a prophetic text is just as unlikely.
You're right.
There are 2 possible truths, but neither seems at all possible.
By the way, when will Noa Fukune's next stream be? If we ask her, she'll be able to tell us everything. Is Yorinosuke telling the truth? Which possibility is true?
I feel like a stream's coming soon for the previous game.
Oh, here it is. All right, the scheduled stream for today has been postponed to oh my god, there's... Okay, so Noah's postponing the stream. I missed the first part of this, but
It's been postponed for personal reasons?
what does that mean? Is this postponement because Yorinosuke's novel is also unavailable?
No, it should still be available as usual. Could it be because the source material's been discovered? Like, what do you mean? If Noa Fukune has been speaking directly from the novel up until now that it's been revealed, maybe she got nervous and ran off. No, I think that if she ran away, it would have been canceled and not postponed. Maybe we've caused her an inconvenience and forced her to change her plans.
A course correction, perhaps. That's a good insight. You're a real detective, Shimobe.
Yugen, praise me true!
Now, Yorinosuke, you do it and do a good job.
Do what?
Obviously, whatever Noa Fukune was going to say here, you should say it. And not just that, I want you to tell me everything else that you know. Is the Earth's destruction really in your novel? What happens to us in the future? Summarize it in its entirety and do it properly.
Okay, I'll tell you everything. There's no point in keeping it a secret anymore. Noah's stream was supposed to happen and be the same announcement as yesterday, with the same cute banter as always.
The same cute banter?
We're to be informed of another death game taking place tomorrow. But tomorrow will be the end of it. After tomorrow's death game is over, the ship will arrive at a new planet.
So, does that seriously mean that the Earth will be destroyed? For real?
At least in my novel.
And what happens to us when we get to this new planet?
That's... I'm sorry, I don't know.
Huh? What the hell? You don't know?
I haven't written it yet! I told you, my novel is serialized online. Part 2, what happens after they arrive on the planet, is coming soon. I have a rough idea, though. Something like a death game with the planet's inhabitants. Shit!
Don't write stupid stuff like that!
What did you just say? You know how I feel about writing novels.
Shut it! No matter what you think, it's stupid.
Now. Both of you, please calm down. More importantly, Mr. Yorinosuke, please tell us about tomorrow's death game. You do know what kind of death game we'll be forced to play tomorrow, right? Well, I am the author.
I see. If we know the rules in advance, we can take countermeasures, yeah?
And that's not all. The rules could have some loopholes we could possibly use. Something only the author would know. A way to prevent us from killing each other. I see.
Is there? How about it?
There is. Like, seriously? But I don't want to tell you.
Huh? What are you playing at?
You just said my novel was stupid. So before anything else, you need to apologize.
Oh my god. Have you lost your mind, you little punk?
Is it okay for you to be talking to me like that? I am the author of this game. The creator of this world. There is nobody who knows this game better than me. If it were up to me, I would kill everyone in tomorrow's game.
Stop screwing around. Oh.
Wait.
Just tell me right now. Your opinions and your pride don't matter. The most important thing right now is that no one else dies. How many people have died because of you? Well, maybe it's not entirely your fault, but if you had spoken up sooner, maybe some people wouldn't have had to die. I'm sorry for hitting you, but as a minister from the Ministry of Health, I'm asking you for a favor. Please, don't let anyone else die.
That's foreshadowing.
Huh?
People who say such passionate things are either next to die or are really the mastermind. That's how things work. In fiction, anyway.
No, it's not, but okay.
But this is reality. I'm sorry. This is all my fault. I'll tell you about the next game.
Yorinosuke,
If this is still true to my novel, tomorrow we'll be forced to play the point game. The point game? I'll explain the rules. First, at the start of the game, each participant is assigned 10,000 points. Simply put, participants can add or steal points to compete for the final tally. To add or steal points, there are cards placed around the map. For example, a 500-point addition card or a 200-point steal card. Huh? I think I've seen something similar to this game somewhere.
Are you accusing me of plagiarism? I am you. Don't say such unnecessary things.
Okay, please continue. Okay. There are also cards placed around the map that have special effects, like a card that can kill someone or a card that can block a single attack. Now, the important part, among the cards, there's one that I think we can use as a loophole. It's the Force Quit card.
That sounds dangerous.
The card literally forces the game to quit. Nobody used it in my novel, but if this is recreating my novel, I'm sure it'll be there. If we can end the point game with the Force Quit card, we won't have to kill each other. I think.
I see.
But do you really believe that? Huh? Because if this is anything like the other death games, it's going to be unpleasant. Like, maybe this Force Quit card actually forcefully ends everyone's lives instead. But...
I get it. What Ushitoro is saying makes sense. I know I've been skeptical up until now, but I guess I have no choice but to believe. Worst case is, Yorinosuke is telling the truth, we don't believe him and die anyway.
That's true, but like... Don't worry, I'm not going to betray you. If Yugen says he believes you, then I believe you too. What about you, Day?
Yeah, I also think we haven't got much choice but to believe. No. In fact, I think we need to trust each other. We've been pushed so far already. If we can't trust each other now, I don't think there's any hope for us. However, something's been on my mind. If we use a card to force the game to end, won't that mean that our numbers exceed the capacity?
Exceed the capacity?
Have you all forgotten? The reason we've been forced into this death game.
That's right. There's only a limited supply of oxygen on this ship.
See, if we force quit the game, we'll be out of oxygen before we even arrive.
That's not a problem. The purpose of this death game, the lack of oxygen, that's a lie.
Huh?
What?
What the hell do you mean a lie?
Even when he panics, he's so cool! The true reason for the death game in my novel was to awaken the participants' superpowers.
Superpowers?
The high schoolers who are participating in my death game all have psychic powers. You know, telekinesis, telepathy, psychometry, precognition, and more. All these powers are awakened by experiencing life-threatening situations. In short, the real purpose of the death game was to bring out their hidden powers. The life or death puzzles here were designed to provide life-threatening danger. The whole lack of oxygen story was a lie to cover up the truth.
Psychic powers? Inspired by the power of God, maybe? Who'd link that to a killing game? I mean, I know I'm the one that used the power of God in a killing game, but the spaceship actually shook dramatically when the debris hit it, right?
That was all staged. It's been set to auto so that it will shake periodically. The strong wind that blew and closed the bulkhead was just a giant fan being turned on. And the reason you fainted was merely a lack of oxygen after excessive running.
No way!
If there hadn't been that shaking, Serena wouldn't have died. So anyway, there was no need to worry about the oxygen in the first place. I'm thinking that on the new planet, everyone uses their new powers to kill each other.
All right, so this is going really well. Well, let me gather my thoughts a little. The reason we're in space is to escape a soon-to-be-destroyed Earth. And the reason we have to play a killing game is to awaken our psychic powers, correct? Yep, that's the setting of my novel. Then who's trying to awaken our psychic powers? No, more critically, who is the mastermind behind this death game?
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? I'm curious about that too. That's something that I've still not decided on.
Huh?
Well, I'm thinking about the plot too, you know? The mastermind may be someone who died way back at the start, but is really alive and well.
Agu Tachibana. I think I've been calling her Ayu, and I apologize, but Agu Tachibana, I finally remembered her name. Wouldn't it have been better to have thought everything through before starting to write?
Shut up! The reason I don't write a plot is so that my brilliance can shine, you amateur.
I didn't realize you were a professional.
Something that was just said got me thinking. Was it like the bit about how Yorinosuke's not a professional writer? Ugh. No, before that. The thing about a dead person actually being alive and given the mastermind's role. What is it? Well, to be precise, it's not about being alive, but rather being brought back to life. The participants gathered here might be the suspects that brought Agu back to life.
So?
So if the culprit survived and is among us, we could use the power of God to revive everyone who died in the death game, I think.
Hey, you do know, don't you? The power of God is the ultimate taboo. You shouldn't say such things, not even as a joke.
Of course, I know that. I'd never say something like this under normal circumstances. But given the situation, I feel like I can be forgiven. After all, I think I might feel bad for the ones who have died.
Whatever the case, a taboo is a taboo. And even if the dead are revived by a taboo, they're not going to be happy about it.
Is that so? Just between you and me, I'd consider myself lucky if I was brought back to life. Well, using the power of God is taboo, but there's like no penalties for using it. In fact, when Tachibana was resurrected with the power of God, she wasn't punished.
Just because you won't get punished won't make the revived feel good about it.
Isn't that fine? Just not liking it isn't all that bad.
Look, I can understand how you feel. Honestly, inside, I feel the same way. I just want this death game to have never happened, taboo power or not.
You think so? I'm so glad I feel the same way as you again.
At this rate, I'm not fit to be a minister of the order. By the way, what about everybody else? What do you think of what Aimu said?
I also think that we should abide by the doctrine, but this time is an exception. Like, if I can see my sisters again, I'd be happy if someone used the power of God. I guess I'm of the opinion that it's fine. If we really are in space, I feel like
We should rethink the nature of the doctrine. So, Shimobe, what about you?
I...
Oh no! Okay, so we've got a dilemma here, right? Because they're not going to punish the people who came back. But will they punish the person who used it? And we have the ability to use the power of God. I mean, look, we're using it. I can't be that much of a hypocrite. And if I can bring back Suzushiro's sisters, then I want to. I think it'll be fine too. I don't think anyone who died here should have actually died, so I see. But still, from what you've been saying, can any of you use the power of God?
I can't. Me neither.
Nope. Of course I can't. Naturally, I can't either.
So that means that the users already died in the previous death games.
It's possible that someone here is lying, though. Someone like me. If anything, I think that's more likely. Only a special person is given the power of God, and special people don't die easily. Okay, let's not think about how many times I died in the last game. Plus, no one's spoken up about Agu Tachibana at all.
Is there a liar among us? I think the situation is, different from what happened to Agu.
But what if? Just what if? If there is a liar among us, you have to trust me. No one here will accuse you of anything. Mr. Ushitora. At this point, it doesn't matter whether I allow you to use the power of God or not. We're comrades. Comrades who have survived this long. We swore to cooperate with each other and not kill again. Now, let's stop keeping secrets. We need to be able to trust each other, so let's be honest and tell the truth. Please.
It seems like they're not wanting to come forward. I mean, what do you expect? It's the power of God. Either way, I have complete confidence in Yugen and trust him completely.
Mr. Ushitora, don't you think we've talked enough about the power of God now? Secrets or not, we are comrades, and we should trust each other as such. I mean, I've got my secrets too. Quite right. But it's a bit lonely. Well, I guess it's time to call it a day. If it's the same as yesterday, your room will be in the back. Tomorrow we play the game, so let's get some rest. Okay. Oh, and Yorunosuke?
Huh?
I believe in you.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to see if he redeems himself. I can't imagine he's going to, but... I wonder what's going on.
Honestly, it's getting so very, very confusing.
Himeru and Mikotoru, you've been here the whole time?
Yes, we heard it all. That little scamp in his novel? Is it a prophecy or did someone just steal it?
I'm more curious about the power of God. I wonder if the one who used the power of God is lucky enough to still be alive. It's still unclear how Agu Tachibana's resurrection is related to this death game. That's right.
What's wrong? What are you thinking about it?
No, it's just...
If something were to happen to me, can I count on you to take care of Suzushiro? That kid acts remarkably tough, but is actually more sensitive than any of us. If worst comes to worst, I'm counting on you.
I'm going to go check on Suzushiro for a bit.
That's fine, but you shouldn't get too involved.
The death game is still going on. You never know who you might have to kill. I don't want to kill Suzushiro. I know. Like, that's my baby. I'm so sorry to everyone else. Are you feeling a little better now?
Yes. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing in particular. I was just wondering how you were. I mean, of course you're probably not feeling okay.
That's right. I'm totally not okay. But I'd rather pretend to be okay than just stay sad. But since you've come all the way here, why don't you, talk with me a little?
Oh, I see. Well then... What do you think about the power of God?
I guess it's so forbidden that it feels like you're not allowed to think about it. It's forbidden because it's taboo, and there's, no way around it.
So what about what Ayumi said earlier?
When she was saying to use the power of God to bring back everyone who's died so far, if someone was game enough to break the taboo and bring them back, honestly, I'd be happy. I feel horrible saying this, but The joy of seeing my sisters alive again may outweigh my contempt for whoever used it.
Really?
Yeah, although I really do love the founder. You know the midday poetry program the founder hosts? Believer poetry.
Huh? A midday program? Believer poetry? Are we the head of a country or are we a television host? Like, we have so many things that we host. I don't remember, but was that something I did?
One of my submissions was selected for the Contributor Corner segment. Founder, please look at my submission. I was so close to winning the prize, but was happy just being selected.
Is that so? That's the most important part.
What do you think, They, about the power of God?
Well, you see, I don't really know. I have a feeling that I don't really believe it. Using the power of God to resurrect the dead? Is that even really possible?
Well, it's not surprising that you think that way, They. All of us saw Agutachibana come back to life, so we can accept that it's possible. Well, the body's undamaged, so the power of God should be able to, revive her. Of course, that's only if the power of God user is still alive.
What do you think about Mr. Yorunosuke's novel?
What did Mr. Ushitora say? His novel is stupid or something? I also want to take all my anger out on him, but if what Yorunosuke said is true, then, he's a victim too. I don't think it's right to blame him.
That's right.
But don't you think he should have had everything planned out before reaching the end? It's crazy that he doesn't even know who his own mastermind is.
I completely agree. What do you think about Ayumi?
I try not to put too much thought into her. I know in my head that she's also a victim here, but still, if it wasn't for her, Serena wouldn't have died. It's definitely not right to think like this. But I'm a little jealous that she's so quick to fall in love. I haven't fallen in love with anyone yet. It must be fun to live a little, don't you think?
So, what are you thinking? Do you want to be like her?
That's a bit tricky.
Can we talk about Serena for a bit?
Yeah, I don't mind. But why do you want to talk about Serena? Didn't you, only meet today? Did you hear her last words?
I'm not sure if you could call it her last words, though. It was more Serena asking me to do something. If something were to happen to me, can I count on you to take care of Suzushiro? That kid acts remarkably tough, but is actually more sensitive than any of us. If worst comes to worst, I'm counting on you. Serena was concerned about you, Suzushiro, until the very end. I just thought you should know.
Really? Until the very end. It's just like her. Always so clever. She was always like that. She was always thinking about everything, and she'd nag me about this and that. But when I look back, she was always perfectly right. My big sister Serena was the one I looked up to. No, was is the wrong word. She's never in the past tense, not even now. She is the one I look up to. I wish I could live my life just like my big sister Serena.
You're proud of your big sister.
Damn it! That's so bad! I brought myself to tears! At times like this, I remember the most annoying things. I remember when I stepped on gum with the sneakers I just spent all my savings on. Of all things. And on the day I bought them.
Oh no, that almost made me want to cry too. Anyway, I should get going now. What's up?
What do I say? Thank you for caring about me. Even if it's like only a little, I feel a bit better now.
Really? I'm glad. Well, see you tomorrow.
Yep, see you then. Blessed be the Shuten order.
They're doing better than I thought. Now, back to my room. Oh.
Sister?
Okay, come on. Let's give her some privacy. Soon tomorrow will come. Whether you laugh or cry, get angry or worried, even despair, tomorrow's death game will come. And it will end. Tomorrow, I will end it all. All right, we have determined day, so we know we're going into the end stretch here. All right, we still have no idea what, when, how, who. Just realized I couldn't see my screen. I had my screen brightness turned way down. All right. Hmm. So, is this the start? But something seems different this time. Everything seems different this time. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, this place feels somewhat fantastical.
I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but everyone else is somewhere in this venue, right? This is where the final death game will take place. And so will our plan. To put an end to this killing game. To force quit out of it. It absolutely ends here. I won't let anyone else die. Alright, let's see if Noah Fukune is back. Powered up, final chapter begins. We're back. It's going to be okay. I'm sure. We'll be okay. Mr. Ushitora, Suzushiro, let's get started.
Hello there, Noah. Well, I'm so sorry I had to suddenly stop streaming yesterday. Thank you so much for all the messages of support that I received from my Noah friends.
Noah friends.
Now, let's get straight to the point. The game you'll all be playing for me next, this.
The walking game. It literally says walking game. The walking game.
Huh?
What?
Huh? Walking? What the hell is this?
Someone didn't like your final chapter, man. It's supposed to be the point game, right?
From here on, I've decided to go with an originally developed story. The thing is, the old story just felt like a ripoff and was very long and very boring.
No!
So let me move on to explaining the rules. This time, your goal is to walk around a lot and escape from this venue. That's it. The time limit will be 2 hours. I wish you all the best of luck out there.
Hey, wait!
And now let the games begin.
Oh, shit. No, wait a minute. What's going on?
That's what I'd like to know. Why is she changing the game on us?
Not only has the game changed, but what's with these new rules? It doesn't feel like it's even a game anymore. That's right. Escape by walking? Is that all we need to do? Could be like the previous game, though. She may explain new rules along the way. It's best to be extremely careful.
There's no point in thinking about it here. Let's do as she said and start walking.
Okay. Alright, yeah, this doesn't feel like much of a game, but I am sure it's gonna go downhill somewhere.
Neshimobe has started moving too. Keep on walking.
Oh my god, we're never getting out of this. Himeru, Mikotoru, can I say something? Didn't we tell you? There are viewers watching, so try not to talk too much. But there's just so little happening. If I don't talk, I feel like I'll go mad.
Oh my, poor Ray. Hey, Mikotoru, surely it's okay to talk just a little. The viewers already seem to recognize They as a slightly pitiful person. They do?
Okay, I get it, but try to keep your voice down as much as possible. We'll try to talk to you from time to time to keep you distracted, We're just holding down the button now.
This really is a one-way path.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have a fork or have any side rooms. Why would she make you do this? It says press A to confirm. Oh, I can't confirm anything. It must always be down there. Then why is this just a straight path?
What do you think, Mikotoru?
What do you think, Day? I guess that means no one knows. There's a part of me. I didn't look behind me to begin with. What if that's what I need to do? I am probably wasting my time, in case anyone was wondering. I am undoubtedly wasting my time at this point, but... Okay, there is an end of the... Oh, I will say, it is making me a little bit dizzy. There's no need to go... Okay. I was trying to be too... I don't know what I was trying to be too, but... I was too suspicious. But the fact that there's a door back there makes me think we will need to go back there at some point. Oh my god. I have to look away. I'm getting dizzy. So if you guys have to look away, that wouldn't surprise me. Holy shit. This is so long. If we keep walking like this, what do you think will happen? What are the odds that there happens to be an exit ahead and I can just go outside? No chance. Not happening. I don't even... Aha! There is something down here. Is everyone else safe? No idea. But I'm sure they're all walking the same way now.
Maybe we'll meet up with them further along the path.
There's finally a door down here, so... I think that's a good sign. Uh-oh. What? Why? Oh. Why did they put Kagamiko's corpse there? And why did they bother putting it in a coffin?
Who do you think moved it here?
And for what reason? From what I can tell, there doesn't seem to be anything off about the body. Why don't we take a closer look? Why? You might find something you can use, such as the pistol Tabemaru Sakaki had. Oh, I really hate this idea, but okay. Is she the only one that we killed, and that's why she's here? Huh? Something here feels kind of hard. An amulet with anime-style illustrations on it. Could this be merchandise from the anime that Kagamiko said she liked?
I have a lot of them, you know? Regrets. I think you already know this, but I'm quite the enthusiast. So I can't die before the ongoing manga series I love ends. I don't want to miss tomorrow's radio show either. The guest is my favorite voice actor. Hey, what's wrong, May? Maybe these feelings of guilt are coming from the time difference?
No, that's not it! She doesn't seem to have anything else. Let's keep moving. Oh, God. Okay.
Is this still the same straight path? I'm getting so bored of this. How boring.
Girl, you designed this game. Okay, so we have what looks like an omamori, but
Please don't think that.
this is a something. This feels strange, walking in a straight line for so long. It's like I'm being sucked in. Don't let your guard down. You need to watch your every step. There may be traps. Oh, there's gonna be a trap, all right. I just don't know where it's gonna be. It's like I'm being forced to do something that makes no sense. You know what? There's an easier way to make someone go crazy. Make them dig a hole. Right. So you make them keep digging until they lose their mind? No. Once they've dug a certain amount, you make them fill the hole back in. Huh? And once it's filled in, you make them dig again and then fill it back in. Again and again. What's the point of that? There isn't one. That's why they go crazy. The human mind is fragile. When it can no longer find meaning, it can't handle it. That's why you shouldn't think about it. About meaning. Okay, well that's a nice little thought. Thanks, Mikotoru. Alright, I think there's a door down here. That or I'm hallucinating at this point. How far does it continue? This path?
We'll probably be back in the place we started from before you know it.
Don't say such scary things. Yeah, I think I see a door down there. Alright. There's something here, too. Another coffin? Oh. This time, it's Miss Onodera.
Seriously, I wonder what she's actually playing at.
Maybe it's just her being unpleasant. Let's do a quick check and keep moving. I guess I'll check it then. Huh? What's this? Dear Mom, I'm sorry for saying such terrible things to you. I don't actually want you to go to hell and burn like an octopus in boiling blood. Cleaning my room is a normal thing to do after all. You were right all along. I just lost my temper and said something I really didn't mean. I love you so much, Mom. That's why I want to enjoy talking with you like we used to. Next time I make that pudding that my friend taught me, I'll give some to you. I hope we can eat it together.
We've been in a state of cold war ever since. We don't talk to each other. So I want to meet my mom one more time and tell her that I love her. I need to apologize and admit I was wrong.
This letter. Was this her apology?
Oh no. Feeling guilty again?
Like I said, that's not it. Let's keep moving. Oh God, not another hallway. Just kill me now. Nothing like a long hallway. Okay, nothing like a long hallway that no one's talking in. Like, no one's talking in. We're gonna lose it here. Oh, thank God, there's a door down there. How many more corpses can I find? That was the 2 people we saw die in our 2 rounds. So, again, it's another coffin. Or I guess not. I was just thinking, yeah, Serina. Serina.
She's overdoing the same pattern a bit too much, isn't she?
There has to be some reason for it, but I can't quite see it yet.
Well, we can't just ignore it. Let's have a quick look.
Okay. What's this? There's something stiff around the collarbone here. Aww. It's a photo of the sisters looking like they're having fun.
I treasure those children even more than I value myself. I would die 100 times over instead of letting them die. Koni, Nazuna, and Hakobera. Why wasn't it me who had to die? Seriously, this game's organizer couldn't be nastier if she tried.
I know you know, but there's no need to worry, okay? I know. I'm so scared that the next time we're going to come into a room with a dead Suzushiro. I don't think I have any feelings of guilt. Because it's not my fault. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're rationalizing. I didn't actively choose this. I've just been lucky. The people who have died are the unlucky ones. Oh, Straight into the darkness. Huh? What's this? The clock is doing some weird shit. I don't think you can see it behind my head, but it's doing some Twin Peaks level shit here.
Is this the end of the path? Finally!
It won't open! We're trapped! No keyhole and no device to solve the puzzle like before. Does this mean it won't open?
Nate, look on the other side. There's another door over there, too.
Really? So we go out that way? Where the fuck are we? There's only one exit. This door has the usual device. So there's a good chance this one can be opened. Do I have to do another puzzle to open it? Oh, something's displayed on the screen. To open the door, find the key somewhere in this room.
Aha! I knew it would make an appearance somewhere, and it's finally here.
Huh? Finally here? What are you on about? You'd call it an escape game. To open the door, you need to find the key that's hidden somewhere in this room. It's as easy as that? Okay, so I just have to find a key?
It won't be that easy. Really look closely, Day. There are all sorts of objects flying around, see?
Yeah, there are all kinds of objects and lots of strange ones too. Inside, there will be puzzles and hints on how to solve them. After you solve all the different puzzles, you will get the key to exit. So if I want to exit the room, I have to solve everything. This is the escape game. This will be the largest puzzle I've ever done. Not only the biggest, but also the most difficult. Don't let your guard down.
I'm sure the goal is just past this door. Good luck, Day.
There are detailed rules on the device's LCD screen. Understood. I'll solve this for sure. You'll see. This game, I didn't get it for the longest time, but I can finally see the goal. I don't know what's in store for me next. But I will definitely get out of here. I will survive. There's still something I need to do. Alright, solve puzzles and mysteries scattered around the room to escape. Investigate objects actively to progress. You can rotate your view left and right. Thoroughly check the room to avoid missing key objects. Alright, we've been playing Zero Escape, so let's get into this. Escape Room Pro here. Okay, so this is how I turn. It's an all-in-one computer. Solve the puzzle and release the lock. It means
you have to solve the puzzle, just like the other ones you've solved so far. Day, hurry up and solve this. Chop chop. This puzzle's a little different from the last few. Can you solve it?
No. Nope, I got nothing. Okay, this one. Okay. Yeah, solved.
Way to go, Day. It looks like the upper security box is open. Let's check it out.
Okay. Is this a mug? It has a mark. Number 4 and a star. The mug is stuck inside. I can't take it out. In that case, maybe something about this mark will be important later on. It must be a hint for escaping. Make sure to remember it.
Looks like you found it. This is important. Are you sure you don't need to take a note?
I don't have a way to take a note, but there's something else. A key.
Atta girl, you can open a lock with it.
That's a big catch. But which lock?
So, where should you use it?
I don't know. Can I not take it with me? Okay, there we go. It's a computer keyboard. No point in using it without looking at the screen. Okay, good. Why is it lit up? It's a mouse. If I want to use this, I should be looking at the screen. Okay, well. It's a clipboard. There's no paper clip to it. Can I take the pen? Okay, apparently not. It's a ball. The pink part is stained with paint or something.
There's some kind of mark on it. Take a closer look, Day.
This ball's attached to the floor. I can't pick it up. This is getting suspicious. Maybe we'll find a clue if we remove that stain. The stain? Okay, well, don't think a key's gonna allow me to do that. It's a chair. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I'm getting fed up with this. Why not just smash the door with this chair?
It's against the rules. I'll end up getting smashed myself. That door won't break so easily. We should keep playing the game, following the rules. Okay. Okay. It's a couch for 2. Nothing about it seems off.
Nate, check underneath it too.
There doesn't seem to be anything here. What about right here? Alright. Some kind of safe deposit box? It has an LCD screen. Solve the puzzle and release the lock. It means...
There's a puzzle to open the door on the device attached to it. Come on, Nate, you can solve this in a snap. It's set to the hardest level. Can you solve it?
I'm sure I can. Alright. So, once again, we start at the corners and we go... Okay. I'm also gonna just hazard a guess and take that there. Do have a problem, but it's nothing I can't solve actually. It's just that my guess was wrong. All right, we have a remote control. All right, solved it.
Oh, nicely done.
Is this a remote?
What's this remote for?
What devices in this room could be operated with it?
What could you use it on?
I don't know, but we'll take it. Okay, how about part 2 Electric Boogaloo? Some kind of safe deposit box. It has an LCD screen. Solve the puzzle. Let's do it. It will open when the puzzle's solved, just like the door. Alright, now you get to solving. Okay. Oh, fuck me. It's one of these. What do I think? We're just starting to place things, because I don't have a really good idea of like what it's going to look like yet. Alright, so we do have a problem here. If I put that here, that would not solve my problem. What do you mean only a little time left? Yeah, that's not going to solve my problem. Okay, so I think this is going to be the big piece to figure out. Where do I think this makes sense to put? Here, it does not. Does that make sense to put there is the real question. Let's see if maybe I can make this one work. Aha, I think No! Goes the wrong direction. It was so close to. Try something new. Don't know if this is it either, but there's nothing wrong with trying something new and then realizing that you have fucked it up. So I can't go there. Not make this fit. I cannot make this fit. Not like that. Funny that this piece is one that is giving me problems. Would be the logical. Alright, I think we need to reset. Okay. This is just what the rest of this stream is going to be, is me trying to figure out exactly how to do this puzzle. Alright, so I actually do like this one up here. So we're gonna get rid of some of our bigger problem pieces. Leave me big ones to deal with, but maybe we can figure this out. We cannot figure it out like that. If I put that like that, that's too long there, so move that. Okay. Where can this one go overall? Can't go there. Could go there. We're just gonna set things in places and see how they go. That will not go there, because that would have to go there. And obviously that's not gonna go there, so let's reverse this one. Let's put this in a place that maybe we wouldn't necessarily immediately expect it to be. See if that nope, can't put that there because then that will leave an empty. Ironically, that will then fit here. And of course, this over here. Of course, this here. And no, that's not going to work either. Fuck it, let's put that there. There's probably some like scientific way that I'm supposed to be doing this, and I'm just fucking it up. There is someone who is watching this stream going, what the fuck is wrong with you? The answer is, I'm just really bad at these. Yeah, okay, see that here, I guess. Nope, that's not gonna work either. There we go, I think. I've now said that, and now I'm terrified, but... Ha! There we go. That took me way too long to figure out, I'm aware. The hell is that? Yeah, solved it!
Wow! You solved it at that level of difficulty? Way to go!
Is this a spray?
It says paint remover.
Paint remover? A solvent? Should I remove some paint? From where?
Now where should you use it?
Alright, well, I do have some paint that I need to remove over here. Alright, we have a lightning bolt and a 9. Yeah, the stain's removed.
Amazing, May. The mark is clearly visible.
Number 9, inside lightning? Since the ball is attached to the floor, the mark might be important information. It must be a hint for escaping. Make sure to remember it.
Looks like you found it. This is important. Are you sure you don't need to take a note?
Don't need to take a note. I'm better than that. All right, we have a bed. A soft bed. As far as I can tell from touching it, nothing seems to be hidden inside. There's nothing. I can't, like, take out the... What's this machine? It's a projector. When you turn it on, something should be displayed on the wall.
I'm curious. Nate, turn it on.
Huh? There's no power button here. So it's switched on some other way, huh?
Now that's a problem. Was there another way to turn this thing on?
Oh, how about the remote? Maybe if I use the power button on the remote. Yes, it was the remote for the projector.
Well done, Nate. Let's go ahead and check with the wall on the opposite side.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Something's projected on the wall. So this is the projector's image. B equals 2, W equals 23, L equals 12, F divided by 2, J plus K, T minus 2, D plus 1. Okay. W, X, Y, Z. So this is the place in the alphabet, I think. Because B would be 2, A, B, right? W, I believe, would be 23. X would be 24, Y would be 25, Z would be 26. So yeah. L being 12 seems logical enough.
So, what is it? What does it mean? Can you break this code? This is important stuff here. Make note of this, okay?
All right, well, I will solve that when I have a reason to. A photo of Order headquarters? Feels like the day I went here was ages ago.
You should search harder. Try looking closer around the photo.
Okay. Photograph of Shuten General Hospital. Shuten General Hospital. This is the place where Agu died after the surgery and was revived with the power of God. The players in this death game are people suspected of using the power of God to save Agu. I wonder if it has anything to do with the puzzle. It's a cityscape photograph. Oh, it's close to the hotel I'm staying at. I guess it's a coincidence. Is it?
It's kind of suspicious. Nate, check that pic.
Aha, here we go. It's a key. Good job, Ray. With that, you can open a lock. That's tremendous progress. I have not found a keyhole yet, I think. So, a key to open a lock somewhere, huh?
Well, now where should you use it?
Okay. Creepy doll. Were they trending in Shuten?
Let me out of here!
Whoa, that scared me. It spoke when I touched it. Seems as though this plays pre-recorded audio upon touch.
Let me out of here! Let me out of here!
That's my line.
Help me! 8, 5, 12, 16, 13, 5.
Okay. 8, 5, 12, 16, 13, 5. So we have a code from earlier. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so F, G, H. So, oh, that's just help me. Okay.
Help me!
Okay. What's it doing? Did it break? It might be a hint. Keep it in mind just in case. Alright, well, I'd already figured that one out, so... This clock! That's what I was talking about earlier. What's this clock? Its hands are moving weirdly at tremendous speeds. The long hand is moving clockwise, and the short one is going counterclockwise. Perhaps it's representing the distortion of space-time. Distortion of space-time? If Noah Fukune's word is true, we're on a spaceship, drifting through space. Maybe we've been put in a warped state for interstellar travel. Huh. That explanation's a little too sci-fi for me to comprehend. It's like if you told me that everyone around me was really a robot.
It's probably just broken. Let's check the other stuff. It drives me crazy to keep watching it. This clock gives nice vibes, huh? To be honest, it has nothing to do with the puzzle.
Alright. A flower in a yellow vase? It says -5. There's a mark in the vase. -5 and a flower. The vase is attached to the shelf. I can't take it off.
Look who found something. It should come in handy. Make note of this, okay?
Alright, well. This tape looks sturdy. It's locked, of course. I can't open it.
And clearly, you won't be able to open it by force either. You think of what I'm thinking? Something important must be inside it.
They look for the key. It must be hidden somewhere. Alright. Is this cute? How about that key? Da-da-da-da! Alright. We have a 7.
Yes, it opened.
Inside the safe. Is this a trophy? It has a mark. Number 7 in a circle.
What a letdown. I was hoping for the key to the exit.
This trophy's attached to the safe. I can't take it out. In that case, maybe something about this mark will be important later on. It must be a hint for escaping. Make sure to remember it.
Look who found something. It should come in handy. Make note of this, okay?
This cardboard box. It's empty inside.
It's placed here in such an obvious way, though. How misleading.
Alright. These books. Oh, it's just a decoration shaped like a row of books.
It's an imitation used for photo shoots and stuff. It's used to make the person look like they read lots of books.
Is this a pot or a vase?
It's a pot. But speaking of the vase, there was an important clue. Did you catch it, my viewers?
This pot appears to be empty. Maybe it has nothing to do with the puzzle. Okay. What's this? A hand decoration? The color is creepy too.
Hands together, happiness forever. Are you joyous, my viewers? I sure am. All you Noah friends make me happy as can be. By the way, if you align the hand joints instead, that's bad luck. Daisy Mobase solved the puzzle so you don't get any bad luck.
This doesn't seem to have anything to do with the puzzle. Alright, just creepy. Alright, and we have a flower in a blue vase. It says +8. There's a mark on the vase. +8 and a flower. Oh, this vase is attached to the shelf. I can't take it off. Alright. We also have this. It's covered with tough-looking glass. Inside, there's a combination lock. This is tempered glass. It won't break even if you shoot it with a gun.
So it would be pointless to try to break it with the chair over there.
Right. There's a keyhole here, so I should find a key to open it.
But where might that key be?
How about this one? Alright. So now I have a combination. Yes, it opened!
Good job, Daisy Mobe.
I know that is not what applause sounds like, but...
Finally, time for our Escape Games grand finale. Keep this momentum and get safely out. Ugh.
Noa Fukune seems off. Has something happened to her? Alright, well, I don't have the answer to that one yet, but I assume this is maybe the solve for this puzzle. So, F divided by 2. So, A, B, okay. If E was 5, F has to be 6. Divided by 2 is 3. So C. J plus K. If L is 12, that means K has to be 11 and J has to be 10. So that's 21. If W is 23, V, U. So C, U, T minus 2, R, D plus 1 is E. So cure. Are we getting into some zero escape bullshit? I love how I say bullshit. I love zero escape. Oops. But like, does Agu need help? All right, yeah, solved.
Well done, Nay.
What even is this?
Weird marks lined up.
Is it a clue? Anyway, the sequence of symbols might be needed somewhere. Remember it well. Okay, so Lightning bolt is 9. I think that was 7. Okay, so 9, 7. We have the flowers, which is 8 minus 5, which is 3. And 4. So 8, 7, 3, 4. It's a 4-digit combination lock. If I rotate the dial and put the numbers in the correct order, something must happen. Okay, so 9, 7. I am just dedicated to going the wrong direction. This is the one that I don't know. 9754. Okay. R equals and a security card. Yes, looks like it was correct.
Great job, Nay.
There's something inside. Let's check it out.
Hey, isn't this a key card?
Yeah, with this you should be able to open that. Well done, Nay.
Oh, wait.
There's something written on the wall. And the letter R and a question mark?
What might that be? A hint? Yet another puzzle?
I don't really remember. I don't really understand. I'll remember it just in case. First, you need to get out of here. Don't forget about the key card. Okay. There we go. Door exit is locked tight. Okay, wait. Here we go. This looks like a card reader on a hotel room door. Does that mean the key to opening this door is a card? Well, I do have a card. All right, the lock is open.
You did it, Nay.
Good work, Renee. Well, let's open this door. We don't know what's behind it, so be careful.
I'm so nervous.
Okay, so are we the last one? We are the last one. This is humiliating. Everyone. Goodness, you're alive. Did everyone else walk down that long, long corridor too?
Yep, and then at the end I had to play an escape game. And when it was cleared, I ended up here. It was the same for me too.
I see. So what does this all mean? I mean, even if it was a good thing that the third game's details changed.
No, it's not. What makes you say that? The fact that it was long and boring?
Do shut up. You agree that it was long and boring, don't you? Putting the last escape game aside, this third game isn't really a death game, is it? That's right. This time, there haven't been any elements of us killing each other.
The second game had such horrible rules.
And speaking of horrible, I saw 3 bodies in coffins on the way here. The bodies of Kagamiko, Onodera, and Serina were just lying there. Did you all see some too? Yeah. I saw the bodies of Sumi, Agu Tachibana, and Yayoi Shijo.
I saw Ohitsuji, Sakaki, and Mai Tatsuomi. I saw the bodies of my sisters. Nazuna, Koni, Hakobera. Yeah, well, I had Leo, Shirayuki, Tsunami, and Chigami's bodies. Why is it only me who saw one more body than everybody else?
No idea. Maybe it was just to make up the numbers. Suzushiro, you look so tired. Is it because of what you were made to see? What a terrible thing to do to someone.
Yugen.
Meanwhile, Ayumi saw her ex-boyfriend's corpse, but she's perfectly fine. Of course she is. We were all horrible. We were made to see it. Why would anyone do that?
Maybe to make us feel guilty? How annoying.
Well, I couldn't comprehend it if I tried, so let's just forget about it for now. Rather than that, we need to think of what we're going to do about it. It? I'm talking about that door. That's a very impressive door. Feels like it could be the finish line. Opening this door is probably the game's ultimate goal. It won't open? Yeah, when we first got here, we tried heaps of different things, but
we're at a complete loss.
Damn it, at this rate, we're gonna run out of time. I don't want to die in a place like this.
If I'm with Yugen, I'd die happily here.
No, I don't want to die.
Then me too.
It seems that we need to enter a password, but I have no idea what the password could be. I see. A password? How does that differ from the puzzles we've had to solve up until now? Can you get it open, Shimobe? You're a detective, right? Well, to be honest, I don't know. But if we want to survive, then I don't have a choice. We had an R. Okay, I'll just take a look. I see. It says, please enter your password. Were there any hints somewhere in this room? We had to look around, but we couldn't find anything. If this is another puzzle, then there should be a clue here somewhere.
The password seems to be made up of like 10 characters, both alphabet and symbols. All of us tried everything we could think of and nothing worked.
10 characters in both the alphabet and symbols. Huh? Letters and symbols? I'm certain I saw something like that somewhere in the death game venue. But where? Was it not the third game?
Sorry. I just lost consciousness for a bit.
I mean,
What's happening now?
we saw that R on the wall, so... So I assume everyone's got something different. I got it. That's what it is.
There was a hint. Plus, you saw it really recently.
Everyone, there's something I need to ask you. Did you find any letters or symbols when you were in the escape game room earlier? What'd you just say?
Yes, I did. Does that, have something to do with the password?
My hunch was correct. So everyone found random letters in their escape games. So the following 10 letters and symbols were collected. What the hell is all this? Is this a password? No, but I think maybe by rearranging the letters they form a meaningful sentence.
I get it now. It's like an anagram, yeah? But what sort of sentences can you make?
Maybe...
Maybe I know it.
Oh, really?
Yep, I'm really good at these things. Just hang on, I think I can find some patterns.
Hey, good job, Ayumu. I'm counting on you.
Yugen's counting on me for something. I'm so happy I could die.
No, don't do that yet. Solve the problem first, and then you can die.
Okay, leave it to me.
And as a result, 3 sentences were created. Who are you? Hear you ow, or how are you? What's wrong?
I made 3, but I'm not so sure about them.
I did come up with who are you.
Huh? What do you mean? They somehow came out grammatically suspicious. So you're saying, there's blatant mistakes mixed in? I'm really good at puzzles, but not so good at word puzzles.
So even if you got the words right, the sentences may make absolutely 0 sense. Which ones are you worried about?
All of them.
I can't take it anymore. Shimobe, choose one. Me? I'm trusting you to find the right password. Besides, I don't think there's anyone better at finding the answer than you, detective.
Please, Faye. You're probably the only one here who can find the right answer. And even if you get it wrong, it's not like we'll be around to hold a grudge against you.
Well, thanks for that. Okay, I understand. Is this the correct password? There aren't any clues, so I'll have to go with my gut. They're all questions, asking something. Or maybe they're suspicions? Could the Death Game's mastermind be trying to point someone out specifically? If so, what is the mastermind trying to confirm? Yes, since everyone except you has something to do with Aku's death, we must be suspected of using the power of God. Perhaps... I assume it's who are you? The password is this one. I'm suddenly very scared. Please be right. Oh, thank God. That sounded like a good question. A good sound. Yes, that's it. Good work, Shimobe.
Don't I get any thanks? Yugen, I need praise too. I knew they could do it. This completes the game.
What's that sound? Uh-oh.
Huh?
Question 2?
We've only just begun, right?
What the hell? Aren't we done? We don't have a damn choice. They go for it. Brother. Huh? In the first game for the 30 seconds of Noah Fukune's stream, what percentage of comments were colored comments compared to regular comments? Oh, shit. Huh?
Like, what is this? Anyone get it? Oh no, how's anyone gonna get this?
Yeah. There's way too much info. Can't even get it all at once. Even if I did, there's no way I could remember it all. There's no way. No one can solve this. Damn it, we're running out of time.
I wonder what happens if we, like, run out of time. Well...
That's it.
No! As long as it's with you again, then dying is all fine by me.
I just told you I don't want to die. There's no point otherwise.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, okay? I was wrong, okay? Don't be mad, okay? Enough.
I know. Himeru and Mikotoru, you were looking too, right?
Still don't realize?
Do you remember what you saw?
Maybe.
Unfortunately, this is beyond us as well.
I mean, nobody can get this. It's way too hard.
But... Nate, we're going to need you to work this one out. Don't speak with us anymore. It will only look more suspicious. What? What's up? It's just such a hard problem. I don't know what to do.
If only... If Tachibana was alive. Huh?
Oh, what do you mean?
You don't know? She was a real savant. She had the special power to take one look at something and remember it forever. A-G-U-T-A-C-H. Okay, Tachibana. T-A-C-H-I-B-A-N. That's only 9 letters. I don't even know how long the password we're looking for is anymore. Oh. She could master a language she'd never heard in just a few hours. She would never forget something she'd seen once. Actually, calling her a prodigy is an understatement too. She's a freaking monster. Now that you mention it.
Koichi did mention something like that.
So if she were here, she'd probably be able to solve this too.
Then, hey, whoever brought back Agu Tachibana with the power of God isn't really here? Yugen. If we can bring her back, we won't all have to die. If you're here, please, speak up. I want to survive, no matter what. I promise I won't condemn you for breaking the doctrine. Please, if you're here, help us. So she said brother, and we know that Ushitora has a sister. Is this some, like, weird sort of brother-sister game that they're playing here? Because they could have left the rest of us out of it.
Same for me. Following the doctrine is important, but more than that, I want to live. I want to live and write. Me too. My sisters let me live. So there's, like, no way I'm going to die here. I am you too. If Yugen is alive, then I want to live too. I don't want to die.
Okay, except for the fact that we can't bring back Agu. That's not how God's trial works. What the hell is this? Why is everyone waiting? Are they really not here? Are they already dead? Yugen, calm down. I don't think that they're here. There's no way. Like hell, a power of God wielder would just go down like that. Resurrection is... It's a special gift, right? So you or others don't just die. How... Boyo, how do you know resurrection? Help us! Help! Are you listening? Resurrection wielder? Yugen. Shimobe.
Yes?
You're a detective. Don't you have any idea who brought Agu Tachibana back? I wasn't there, so wait, do I really not know? There is something off. Like a pebble in one's shoe. Something unpleasant poking its way in. Could it be? I could be wrong, but I may have an idea. Anything. What is it? If you're right, we'll all be saved. Not just us, everyone will be. Let us know what you think. Who brought back Agu Tachibana? The one who revived Agu.
Why would I know everything? Well, if I had to say, it's because I am the creator of this world.
Just because you won't get punished won't make the revived feel good about it.
Isn't that fine? Just not liking it isn't all that bad. Well, the body's undamaged, so the power of God should be, like, able to revive her.
Yeah, how do all of you know about it? Plus, no one's spoken about Agu Tachibana at all.
Yeah, well, I had Leo, Shirayuki, Tsunami, and Chigami's bodies. Why is it only me who saw one more body than everyone else?
That's right. The one who revived Agu is. I am not following. Oh, fuck me. Oh, Agu Tachibana's on here. I'm gonna go for it. I think that's who it is. I think it was Agu. She resurrected herself with her own power. What the hell makes you say that? I'm sorry. Okay, what am I supposed to be picking up here? Why would I know everything? Well, if I had to say, it's because I am the creator of this world. Just because you won't get punished won't make the revived feel good about it. Isn't that fine? Just not liking it. Body's undamaged, so the power of God... Is it Suzushiro? Because, like, why would she know about the body being... needing to be undamaged? I had Leo, Shirayuki, Tsunami, and Chigami's bodies. I don't know why he saw one more body than everyone else. I got it this time. We're gonna be wrong again, but... maybe it's Suzushiro.
Why?
Yeah, I don't have evidence, but last night, didn't you say...
Well, the body's undamaged, so the power of God should be able to, like, revive her.
How did you know the body being undamaged would help with revival success? That's something no one else has said. Almost as if you knew what was needed to revive someone, Suzushiro.
That's... like...
You? You revived Agu Tachibana?
Don't just sit there playing dumb. Don't worry, no one's going to blame you.
Suzushiro, we're not condemning you. We're asking for your help. The only one who can get us out of this, who can save us, is you.
Yeah. Huh?
Huh?
The one who used the power of God to revive Agu Tachibana. The one who committed such a terrible sin. Was me.
Took you long enough to admit it.
I even kept it from my sisters all this time, too. I never imagined I'd let it slip like this.
Suzushiro, thank you. Don't worry. Just like I said, we're not blaming you at all. I don't know that everyone's keeping their promise on that one. I'll just be honest here. We really are grateful. Ushitora's acting weird, so...
Alright, so now we know who did it. Now we go back to Agu. Yeah, we've got to revive her.
Right, there's not much time left. No, that's unnecessary.
Huh?
The death game is over. Over?
Yugen.
Why are you saying... Oh my god. I feel like I've been played. I'm so mad. What? What's that? A good day's journey.
Hi there, every Noah! This may be sudden, but with this message, I'm closing this channel. Thank you to all the Noah friends that stuck with us all this time. It was short, but the time we shared will always be dear to me. Till next time when we meet again. Bye, Noah! See ya!
I have a hair in my mouth. It's a problem with having long hair. Huh? What? What's going on? This was entrapment, is what it seems to be. So,
I, really don't understand this. Ugh. What now?
I mean, I kind of figured we weren't in space, so. Where the fuck are we, though?
Huh?
Hmm? A desert?
What in the...
No. Is this the new planet?
No, this is, different. This is... I can see it over there!
Yeah, we're just out on... Has he always had no head? That's Shuten.
What? Why?
I see.
That's what happened.
What do you mean? I don't get it. At all. Yugen! What did you mean? Why is the death game over? Okay, what the fuck is up with those eyes? Ushitora, come here. Okay, no. Leave her alone.
Wait!
Leave her alone!
Wait! Yugen!
Let's go too.
Right.
You leave her alone. She was doing what she thought was right. All right, January 4th, 8:55 p.m. 165 remaining until the end of the world. And with this being our time, we're going to end here. I feel like this is a really good cliffhanger, and I can't waste it. So, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you'll see this soon. I have no idea if you will or not. But thanks for hanging out. Have a good day.